Shalom. First off, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. I want to give double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, to rule well and teach well. In salutation, start Akim, and preach his truth, in all honesty and sincerity across the four corners of the earth. All right, I'm coming at you with a quick video, and I'm going to title it, Affliction is the Condition of the Battle. All right, so affliction is just a part of what comes with the battle of being in this ministry, being in this truth. All right, so you're going to go through affliction in this thing, man. All right, so that's one of the main things that we got to go through. Got to count the cost of that. Or as scripture say, you count the cost of, what you got to give up. You weighing things, weighing the matter. All right, as the scripture say, so with anything you doing, you got to count the cost, whether you're going to war, whatever the case may be. All right, so we count the cost with us, of us coming in this truth. And I'm here in 2nd Esdras, chapter 2, starting at verse 56, to make it make more sense. All right, so the 2nd Esdras, chapter 7, verse 56, for while we lived and committed iniquity, we considered not that we should begin to suffer for it after death. All right, so that's something we ain't taking consideration. We didn't count that cost. All right, about, in our past lives, we all fell short of the grace of the Most High. We all committed iniquity. We all committed sin. All right, we all committed wickedness. All right, but while we live, we didn't take no account. As a whole, our people don't take that into account. Okay, all this what you're doing, you're gonna pay for it in your next life. All right, so for while we live, we committed iniquity. We consider not that we should begin to suffer for it after death. So you're gonna suffer for it after your death when you come back into a new life. All right, but by us, having understanding of that, that's why we're trying our best to follow the law, statutes, commandments to the best of our ability. All right, we're trying not to let our iniquity cause us to get judged, in these last days. All right, because what we believe this is our last incarnation on this side in these fleshly bodies, man, in these wicked ass vessels. All right, so if we was to die on this side, we won't come back in the kingdom with that new body, man. All right, we're not of that fold, but Lord willing, we hope you are. So we're not going to suffer this time after death, Lord willing. All right, verse 57, then answered he me and said, this is the condition of the battle which man that is born upon the earth shall fight. All right, so that's something that we got to fight, man. We got to fight against the flesh. We receiving affliction. But as I'm going to get in 2 Corinthians, this is our light affliction. All right, so, this is a condition of the battle, man. This is what comes with us being on this earth right now, being ruled in wickedness. That's something we got to go through. All right, we got to count the cost, weigh it at hand, weigh the matter, the pros and the cons. And that's what a lot of guys don't do when they come to this truth. They don't count the cost or understand the condition of the battle. They don't understand the temptation. All right. They don't understand the things you're going to go through. All right. In your mind, basically through the spirit. They don't understand that. All right. Verse 58, that if he be overcome, he shall suffer as thou hast said. But if he get the victory, he shall receive the thing that I say. All right. So, we trying to overcome and receive the victory, man. All right. We trying to have victory over the flesh. All right. We were doing that old man, becoming a new man every day. So, hey, it's the flesh. All right. At war with the spirit, man. All right. The flesh and the spirit is constantly at battle, at war with each other. All right, let me get 2 Corinthians first. All right, chapter 4. All right, so this is 2 Corinthians chapter 4, starting at verse 16. For which cause we faint not, but though our outward man perish, yet the inward man is renewed day by day. So our inward man is being renewed day by day. The outward man perish, and we're renewing, the inward man. Or he putting on the spiritual man and casting off that wicked, that carnal man. And that's what some guys coming to the truth don't do. They don't put off that old man. They keep the ways of the old man on them. And then they end up getting casted back into the world. Verse 17, for our light affliction, all right, which is but for a moment, worketh for us a far more exceeding and eternal weight of glory. So this little light affliction we're going through, we understand it's a light affliction. It's not going to last forever. We know that the kingdom is coming, man. We damn near can taste it, man. All right, for our light affliction. All right, this is our light affliction. All right, is but for a moment. It's only for a moment. It's not forever. It's not going to be for an extended, super long period of time. It's only for a moment, man. All right, all I got to do is hold on and endure. So it's going to work for us a far more exceeding and eternal weight of glory, man. All right, so that's what we're waiting for, man. All right, waiting for that eternal weight of glory, which is the kingdom, receiving that crown, man. Hold fast to what you have so you can receive that crown from the Lord, man. All right, this is Ecclesiastes chapter 2, starting at the top. It says, my son, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation. You got to prepare your soul to be tempted, man. All right, by the flesh. All right, the flesh is weak, but the spirit is willing, man. So your flesh going to be tempted. So when you come to serve the Lord, you got to prepare your soul for temptation. You got to prepare it. That's a condition of the battle, man, to be tempted by the flesh, be tempted by Satan, man. Satan try to, corrupt your thoughts, your mind, man. You got to fight. You got to fast and pray, man. You got to resist the devil, man, and he will flee, man. By the way of prayer, by the way of you coming to Yahweh while Yahweh Shai. That's how you resist them temptations, man. Verse 2, set thy heart aright, your mind, your la'ab. Set thy heart, your mind aright, and constantly endure. You got to constantly endure. It's not no one day out the week thing. This is an everyday thing. You got to constantly endure. Endure hardness as a soldier. Or you got to endure hardness as a soldier, man. It says, and make not haste in the time of trouble. So don't wait to the last minute. Don't try to hasten and hurry when trouble come, when Jacob's trouble come, when all our hell break loose. Don't wait. All right. Verse 3, cleave unto him and depart not away, that thou mayest be increased at thy last end. So you got to cleave unto the Lord now. And don't leave, depart not away, because you will be increased at your last end. What Isaiah 59:19. When the enemy going to come in as a flood, the Lord going to lift up a standard against them. The Lord going to be with you. All right, by the way of, you may receive spiritual power, be protected, be fed, be clothed, be sheltered. So you're going to increase at your last end, man. All right, especially all the way going into the kingdom, man. You're going to be increased. All right, verse 4, whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully. And be patient when thou art changed to a lower state. So whatever is brought upon you, take cheerfully. The little hell, the little affliction you go through. You know what I'm saying? It's little because, once you see past that, it's minute. Right? In the aspect of, like, dang, you make it through, make it out of that furnace of adversity, made it out that fire. Right? But, oh, man, that won't nothing, man. What was I stressing about? Like, your faith get built up. You be like, oh, man, the Lord helped me out on that one. All right. And the Lord will bless you. So whatever is brought upon you, take cheerfully. All right. Because the Lord chastises his son. So he's dealing with you. He's going to chastise you. You did something wrong. He going to make sure that, you done messed up, right? You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of times we bring certain things on ourselves. But it says, and be patient when thou art changed to a lower state. You got to be patient because the Lord, all right, when you feel like you going through something, best believe, hey, you're going to go through high lows in this thing. So you're going to have low moments, but you're going to have high moments. But in order to really basically appreciate the high moments, you got to feel them low moments, man. All right. Our people went through a lot, man. Hey, we struggle is our livelihood, basically here in Babylon growing up, man. We are all we know is struggle, man. So we already in the mindset that, it ain't gonna last forever. We always hope for the best, but the best is on its way, man. All right. So whatever is brought upon us, man, you gotta take cheerfully, man, because when we change to a lower state, best believe the Lord gonna uplift us. That's how we get our faith build up. You go through them low moments to get them highs, man. All right, them high moments when the blessings come in, start pouring in. Or you be appreciating, you be like, man, the Lord looked out, you know who to give the praise to. All right. Not, put it on yourself like you did it. No, the Lord did it. All right. So last verse that I'm going to read says, for gold is tried in the fire and acceptable men in the furnace of adversity. All right. So gold is tried in the fire, man. That's how you purify gold. You melt it down and build it back up again. So that's how we gotta be. We gotta be melted down, go through them low moments. Then the Lord gotta build us up again, make us solid, make us firm, make us tough. All right. I wouldn't say make us hard, make us tough, make us cold. All right, cold to the world, man. All right, make us austere. All right, so when the time of Jacob's trouble comes and all hell breaks loose, we're not gonna fold. We're not gonna submit to this devil. We're not gonna take the sea hip. All right, you're not gonna forsake the Lord. When that stuff, when all our hell break loose, you're gonna stay strong in the faith, man. We're getting built up for it to be gold. Or the Lord say, gonna make a man more precious than gold, man, a righteous man. All right. So we want to be austere. We want to be cold to these hoes, man. They try to say being cold to these hoes, being like, oh, you the alpha on the block. But really, a true alpha, a true leader is a man of Yahweh Bashim Shai, an elect man. All right. That's following the ways of the Lord. All right. Not trying to follow, dollars, man. All right. Cars, clothes, and jewelry, all these possessions, man. You following the Lord. All right, that's how you're gonna be made into gold of the Lord. A man gonna be made into gold by the Heavenly Father, man. All right, they are the true alpha male, so to say, a man of the Lord. All right, it's gonna be austere when that sea hip come, when people start getting put to death, famines and pestilences. When all these things come to earth, man, hey, the men of the Lord are gonna stay firm and strong, man. They're gonna act like, this don't even faze them. All right, that's how you want to be. All right, so you want to be an acceptable man to go through that furnace of adversity. So the affliction that we go through, all right, the affliction that we go through, that's that adversity we going through to be built, going through that furnace of adversity. So you're going to feel it, man. All right, so affliction is just the condition of the battle. This is what comes with it. All right, you should be used to it by now, especially you've been in this thing for some years. All right. Affliction should be nothing. It's going to be different afflictions, different tests you go through all the time. But, hey, you got to, prepare for it. That's why I say at the top, it says, my son, if thou come to serve the Lord, you got to prepare thy soul for temptation. Or you got to prepare yourself for this spiritually. All right. So, hey, we almost up out of here, man. This ain't going to last forever, man. This adversity, this affliction. Hey, man, all it's going to do is build us up and make us tough in that day. So with that being said, I hope this is edifying and uplifting. Shalom.